go closer. You like a lot of to the clipping in the holster like it's supposed to be closer than your chauffeur, Costa Nostra. Stick a to your nose, this rolling stone and no loner. Spilling all your feelings out on the corner, chilling out. Ice grilling my mouth. Shout out to soldiers not pulling the.
Now, from the home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Cleveland, Ohio, EA Sports proud to welcome you to Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Cleveland Browns. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. And off we go from Huntington Bank Field. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. London brought in motion. Throw downfield and hauled in by Samuel. That one good for 29.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Tackled there by Matt Wilson.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at their 49-yard line.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 8. Another run here for Robinson. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. It's Gregory Rousseau in on the stop. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4.
Hey, 20, alert! 21!
Working out of the gun, Stafford. He's got his tight end. It's Kelce. And he will get into the end zone. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, 49ers. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Good.
Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
This pass is caught by Cade Otton. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard in the air. First down, Cleveland.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup. The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there, probably the best possible outcome.
He finds Devontae Smith, and they'll take this down inside 35.
That's good for another Cleveland Browns.
Goff to throw on first down. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It is a big play for the Browns. And even 30 yards.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
DC.
Walker. And he's going to go backward. Taken down at the 6.
He was brought down by
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
A second down throw for Goff. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal. They'll run with Walker. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Cleveland. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Browns come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. To return is Naheem Hines. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. Here's Walker. And he's into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Browns. 2nd touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. Give him a 2nd touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the 1st.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often, and boy, have they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this one.
Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The shotgun snap to Stafford. sending it deep for Waddle. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it'll bring up second down. Out of the gun, Stafford. Again, working deep downfield. That is brought in. And he will score. Drake London. Touchdown, San Francisco. McLaughlin now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the 49ers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Hey, fuck on! Like 28! Maverick!
On first down, it's gone. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
He's got his man. It's Jefferson. He's to the 15. And he will go all the way. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Cleveland. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And, Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Middle! Set! 180! Monday!
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 12. First down, San Francisco.
Now to bootleg with Stafford. The pass rush gets home and he goes down. Roderick Washington. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year. Second down, it's Stafford. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
And the 49ers first down.
From the gun, here's Stafford. Open man, he's got it. It's London. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
First and goal, San Francisco.
It'll be first and goal when we come back. It's the Browns with the advantage. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2 as they go to work on first and goal. They'll run with Robinson. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and
The shotgun, it's Stafford. It is brought in the end zone. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, 49ers. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He gets it to go, and the 49ers will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Marcus Jones now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
20!
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
24-yard line.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Shotgun run now with Walker. And he's able to find the crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
From the gun, it's Goff. That's to the left side, taken in by Jefferson. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down.
Super one!
They'll try it now with Walker. He's going to pick up the Browns' first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on fourth down.
And the Browns, first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
5! What's up?
Throwing, Goff. He's got his man, Jefferson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And this is going to wind up 49er football. They have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 3. Play action, Stafford. That one knocked away. And it's incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, like not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
And he's going to have the first down yardage. The stop made at the 31, but a new set of downs. First down picked up.
Great work there by the interior of this offensive line, the center, the two guards, really working together to create that hole up the middle. And then it's just the vision of the back. Like there's a fine line between hitting that full speed and also having a little bit of patience to let that play develop.
Gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 9. In motion, it's Waddle. They go play action with Stafford. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Third down and 3.
Alert! Set! 53, 280,
Stafford now. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Here's a run, and he will take this one across into the end zone. Bijan Robinson, touchdown San Francisco.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Goff going to throw here on first and 10. There's Jefferson. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. So it'll be first and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
20, Tiger, 2 for a 66.
To throw is Goff. That one swung out wide to Walker. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 37-yard line.
On second down, Goff. That's caught by Smith on the right side. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it third and 2.
We go, 76.
Now, Goff taking a shot downfield for Smith. And this ball incomplete on third down. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And it's going to be fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
He's got his man. That's down. And he's going to have a Browns first down. It's a gain of 12 facing fourth down.
That's good.
Goff. He'll get this out wide, and he will be out of bounds right around the 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome, so it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. This one taken in by Shenault. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Maverick, 120, turbo.
Throwing here is Goff. He's got it at about the 8, and he's in. Justin Jefferson, touchdown Browns. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. Here's Bates for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Browns have come back to level things. It's 28 all. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. To return is Greg Rourke. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Off-play action. It's Stafford. And that is incomplete. He was trying to connect with his tight end, Dalton Schultz. And it'll be 2nd down.
70.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. That's caught downfield by Waddle. Catch up to him. He will score. 76 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. McLaughlin now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the 49ers will go up by 7. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Jones now on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
At their own 40-yard line.
Goff to throw on 1st down. That's Tyler Warren, the tight end. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd. But we'll stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Goff. Huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Travis Kelce, the intended target. It's 2nd down.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Chase McLaughlin.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. It's a gain of 34.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Left. Hard ball. 180. 14. 14.
Goff to throw. He'll look underneath for Harvey. And good yardage there after the catch to wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. From the 23, here's second and 2.
2 for 66. Go. What's up?
They'll run right. Here's Walker. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Foye Oluokun with the play.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll try and run it with Walker. And they get it at the 18-yard line. The drive stays alive. First down picked up. So they move inside the 20. First and 10 at the 18.
20.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
It's second and inches at the 9-yard line.
They run with Walker. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
At the Niners' 2-yard line.
Hey, 5.
Throwing on second down. Goff. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And now, third and goal coming up.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
From the 2-yard line yet again, what can they do on third and goal?
180. What's that?
To throw is Goff. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Josh down. Touchdown, Cleveland. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
Makes the score Niners 38, Browns 35.
Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
start on the ground with Robinson. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the gun, here's Stafford. Down the field, he's got Kelsey. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 30 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclone, David Montgomery. And this will be a short gain down to the 41-yard line. Bilal Nichols there to make the play.
It's a gain of
2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Play action now for Stafford. Forced to his right. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
I hope the quarterback right now, Mike, is in that huddle giving a couple my mans to the offensive line because they're looking at him like, come on, man, we're out here working for you. All you had to do was throw that ball out of bounds, save a few yards, and most importantly, keep that off the stat sheet.
50, 60.
Throw on third down, Stafford has his man. It's Samuel. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down.
Ready, set on.
A run up the gut with Montgomery. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Set. Waiting.
The shotgun, it's Stafford. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
At the 4-yard line.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. Robinson. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
This defense knows the importance of this drive. They have to keep this game at one possession. That's a great start there on first down.
2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Out of the gun, Stafford. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Travis Kelce, touchdown, 49ers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. McLaughlin put it on the extra point. And the 49ers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Jones now on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
midfield.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Turbo, set. Listen. What's that?
From the gun, it's Goff. That one swung out wide to Walker. And he gets him 6 yards closer before throwing out of bounds. That's 3rd down coming up.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
180. What's that?
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Goff. He'll get this complete to Walker. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
For another Cleveland Browns. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now Goff. Open man, Devontae Smith. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
A run with Harvey. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
37 the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 10-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Hell, you won.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. And that one incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Hold on. Check. We're going tonight. 180. What's that?
On 3rd down, he'll set up to throw. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Matt Milano. And a big return. He's finally tackled right near midfield.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
And he's able to push his way forward. A gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
In punt formation.
Just what the punter's hoping to do. Fair catch taken right at the 10-yard line.
At their own 10-yard line.
Here's 1st down.
Value 3.
Now, Goff. There's that man again. Another catch. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Brings up second and 2.
On second down, Goff. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Big play. 3rd and 2.
12, 20. What's that?
Here's Goff. He's got his man. That's down. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Throwing here is Goff. That's complete to lock it outright. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Go tonight. Go 12. Go 80. Obama.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. The toss, left side, caught by his running back. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Second and 2 at the 30-yard line.
And this will not be a spike. He faked it. Oh, and you cannot have this. He doesn't get the throw away. It turns into a sack.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the 4th quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And it's a big return. He's finally tackled right near midfield.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
On first down, it's Robinson. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
On third down, it's Robinson. Will be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So, a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. They were forced to travel cross-country. They get the early start, 10 a.m. on their body clocks. They're happy now. They come away with the victory. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes.